Hello listener, and welcome to this edition of New Life program coming your way from Adventist World Radio, the voice of hope. I'm your presenter, Imelda Ariso. Providing you with facts and information on healthy living has always been our privilege, and as it still remains in our segment today, Your Health, Your Wealth, we are going to learn about food allergies, part 1. We shall then get the bread of life from Pastor Mutua as he enlightens us about introduction. Let us take a short break with this item of song, titled He Lifts Me by Crossroads. God bless.
The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does.
Despair and grief may cloud my view. Help me see the signs of You. Light the way through life's dark time. Help me heal this heart of mine.
The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does.
Though my friends have turned away, bringing darkness to the day, You're the light within my eyes.
I'm glad I've got You by
Hard
my
to
side.
live from day to day. Help me, Lord, and show me the way. In Your house I long to reside.
I'm glad I've got You by my side. The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. The Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does. Lord, He lifts me with His strong arms. Oh, yes, He does.
Welcome back. Let's now get prepared to listen from Josephine Osumo as she gives us facts about food allergies.
When Mercy prepared a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for her 1-year-old son, Ben's lunch that morning, she did it because they were running late for daycare, and it was the quickest and easiest thing she could put together. But shortly after Ben began eating his lunch, his childcare provider noticed he seemed to be trying to scratch an itch in his mouth. After he vomited and began wheezing, she sought medical treatment for Ben, who was later diagnosed with a food allergy to peanuts. Hello, and a warm welcome to our health slot. I am your presenter, Josephine Osumo, and in today's program, we'll start on a 2-part series on food allergy. When a person has a food allergy, the body reacts as though that particular food product is harmful, As a result, the body's immune system, which fights infection and disease, creates antibodies to fight the food allergen, the substance in the food that triggers the allergy. The next time a person comes in contact with that food by touching or eating it or inhaling its particles, the body releases chemicals, including one called histamine, to protect itself. These chemicals trigger allergic symptoms that can affect the respiratory system, gastrointestinal tract, skin, or cardiovascular system. Food allergies can cause serious and, in rare cases, deadly reactions in children. If your child has a food allergy, you may be worried about how to feed her and how to prepare for an emergency if she should have a reaction. Informing yourself about the causes of food allergies and how to feed your child who has food allergies is important in preventing reactions. Doctors can't predict which children will have food allergies and which children won't, but some factors may place a child at higher risk for developing food allergies. Many doctors say that the capacity to be an allergic person is inherited. Many children with food allergies come from families whose members have a history of other allergies, although it's not known whether a child is allergic to a food until the first time she has reacted to it. In addition, some people believe that being exposed to highly allergenic foods early in life increases the risk of allergy. Certain other health conditions may be associated with a higher likelihood of having severe allergic reactions to foods. For example, people with asthma are at greater risk for developing severe reactions from food allergies. There is nothing parents can do that will completely eliminate the possibility that their child will develop food allergies. However, breastfeeding, especially exclusive breastfeeding that is not supplemented with infant formula, can help infants who are especially prone to milk or soy allergies avoid allergic reactions. When an infant consumes only breast milk, she has a decreased exposure to foods that can cause allergies. Some doctors also recommend that allergy-prone babies not be fed solid foods until 6 months of age or later to avoid exposure to allergenic foods. Some common food allergens. A child could be allergic to any food, but there are 8 common allergens that account for 90% of all reactions in children. The most common food allergens in children include milk, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts such as walnuts and cashew nuts, fish, shellfish such as shrimp, soy, and wheat. In general, most common food allergies such as milk, egg, wheat, and soy allergies are outgrown in childhood. By age 5, 80 to 85% of children have outgrown milk or egg allergy. Because allergens affect multiple body systems, an allergic child may experience a wide variety of symptoms within a few minutes or up to 2 hours after coming into contact with the food. Typically, the first symptom is a rash. Other symptoms involve itching, gastrointestinal symptoms, nausea, diarrhea, respiratory symptoms, and swelling. A common skin symptom of a food allergy is hives, or raised red itchy bumps on the skin. Swelling of the face, throat, lips, and tongue may also occur, often within minutes of contact with the food. Respiratory symptoms such as wheezing and trouble breathing or gastrointestinal symptoms such as sudden abdominal pain and vomiting are also common reactions. When a child has a serious allergic reaction with widespread effects on the body, this condition is known as anaphylaxis. A child with anaphylaxis, which can involve the heart, lungs, blood vessels, and other body systems may feel dizzy or lightheaded or even lose consciousness. Other indications that the food allergy reaction is serious include a rapid heart rate, difficulty breathing because of a swelling in the throat and airways, or a life-threatening drop in the blood pressure, which is also known as anaphylactic shock. Without rapid emergency medical treatment, children with anaphylaxis can die if they are unable to breathe or if they collapse due to shock. Diagnosis. If your child has ever experienced any of the above symptoms, or you suspect your child may have a food allergy, you should contact your child's doctor or an allergy specialist. The doctor will take your child's medical history and ask questions about specific symptoms and your child's diet. In some cases, to help identify specific allergens in the diet, the doctor may also ask you to keep a food diary for your child with details on what foods are eaten and when your child's symptoms occur. Before diagnosing your child with a food allergy, the doctor will look for conditions other than a food allergy that can be causing your child's symptoms. For example, if your child seems to have diarrhea after drinking milk, the doctor may need to determine whether bacterial food poisoning or lactose intolerance could be causing your child's symptoms instead of a food allergy. Another condition that may mimic food allergy symptoms is celiac disease, in which the child is not able to tolerate gluten, a protein that is found in wheat and certain other grains. In some cases, eating cheese or fish that contain high levels of histamine, a chemical that occurs naturally in a person's body, but that in larger amounts can sometimes cause symptoms such as hives and rashes, may be the cause of a reaction, not food allergy. Once a doctor has ruled out other possible causes of the child's symptoms, he may recommend an elimination diet to help diagnose a food allergy. During an elimination diet, a child will avoid eating a certain food that is suspected of causing an allergy. The doctor will follow the child to see if allergy symptoms disappear while on the diet. If symptoms do disappear, the food will then be reintroduced to see if the child's symptom reappear. The elimination diet can be very helpful in identifying the specific foods that might be causing the allergy. Skin testing may also be done to diagnose a food allergy. This procedure is usually performed in the doctor's office. The doctor will prick or scratch the child's skin with a plastic or metal prong with a small amount of allergen on it. This will place a small amount of the suspected allergic substance on the skin. If the child develops an itchy bump surrounded by redness, also called a wheal, within 15 minutes of the skin prick, the child is considered allergic to that substance. For children who have extremely severe allergic reactions or other skin conditions such as eczema, the skin test may cause irritation or even life-threatening reactions. Instead of a skin prick test, a child may instead undergo a blood test called the RUST test. With RUST, a sample of the child's blood is examined to see if it contains antibodies to a specific allergen. We will stop here for now. In our next program, we'll talk about treatment and how to feed your child who has food allergy. I have been your presenter, Josephine Osumo. God bless you and bye.
If you have questions or comments about our program, please write to the producer, Adventist World Radio, P.O. Box 42276, code 00100, Nairobi, Kenya. And our email address is awrnairobi@eau.adventist.org.
dying on a cross, and he knew all along that he had done wrong, and now for his sin he must die. But as he turned, he saw the Christ with his blood flowing down. He knew he had found the one who could save his soul. So he cried, "Remember me when you come into your kingdom, O Lord. Remember me when you talk to your Father. Tell him that I know I've not been all he wants me to be, but in mercy now I plead, Lord, please remember me." Then Jesus said, "Have no fear, son, you shall be with me eternally. It is for you that I died, and now I know Christ lives again, and he stands all alone before the white throne. With his own righteous life he covers mine. So I cry, remember me when you come into your kingdom, O Lord. Remember me when you talk to your Father. Tell him that I know I've not been all he wants me to be, but in mercy now I plead, Lord, please remember me. Remember me when you come into your kingdom, oh Lord. Remember me when you talk to your Father. Tell him that I know I've not been all he wants me to be, but in mercy now I plead, Lord, please remember me.
If you have just joined us, this is Adventist World Radio, the voice of hope, on the program New Life, coming to you daily at this time. The next segment is a Bible study program by Pastor Mutua. Be blessed.
Welcome, my dear listener, to this series of sermons, which we will talk about salvation and how it is provided for man by God through Jesus Christ. Salvation denotes material and temporal deliverance and preservation from danger and apprehension. In the Bible, the word occurs many times in both New Testament and the Old Testament. It denotes spiritual and eternal deliverance and preservation from danger and apprehension, granted by God to those who accept His conditions of repentance and faith in the Lord Jesus Christ. In the book of Acts chapter 4 verse 12, it says, "And there is salvation in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved." The question is, what danger or fear of the future has the human race and the world been caught in, such that deliverance and preservation is of prime necessity? God tells us that it is the danger of death, total destruction of life forever, never to exist anymore in any form. In the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 16 and 17 it says, "And the Lord commanded the man, saying, You may freely eat of every tree of the garden, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for the day that you eat of it you shall die."
Why stand ye gazing there up into the sky? Be not discouraged, for we have brought good news. This same Jesus, whom we do magnify, soon He will come again for all to glorify. He is coming again. He is coming again. Son of the Father, He is coming again. On Calvary, He claimed my destiny. Lord, I humble myself to Thee. Lord, I want to see Your face. Just help me be strong. I know You will return. I know it won't be long. He is coming again. He is coming again. Son of the Father, He is coming again. On Calvary, He claimed my destiny. Lord, I humble myself to Thee. Lift up the trumpet and loud let it ring. Jesus is coming again. Cheer up, ye pilgrims, be joyful and sing. Jesus is coming again.
That brings us to the end of our program today. In case you have questions, comments, or suggestions about the program, you can write to the producer, Adventist World Radio, P.O. Box 42276, code 00100, Nairobi, Kenya. And our email address is awrnairobi@eau.adventist.org. Until next time, I have been your presenter, Imelda Ariso. May God bless you.
Lord, I want to tell you what I'm feeling in my heart. I know what I've done is only keeping us apart. I can't go on knowing that you're there in the distant sky. Oh, come to me, dear Lord. Don't let me lose your paradise, and let me stand forgiven by the blood of the Lamb, of all my sins forgiven, redeemed by your hand. Just let me stand forgiven, and I'll surely devote my life to you. When I reach my heaven's home, I'll owe it all to you. I know I will understand it was love that brought me through. I will sing my song of joy, my soul of praise to you. You told me when I need you now, just pray, 'cause you're standing by, and the love you have for me will always be. It will never die. Let me stand forgiven by the blood of the Lamb. All my sins forgiven, redeemed by your hand. Just let me stand